mentioned Professor Baumbach. Dear friends, brothers and sisters, ambassadors for peace, I am very glad to be here this evening with you. And I would like to use my 10 minutes of your time about the peace process. That's after 25 years of fighting for the peace in the Knesset in Israel, maybe 40 more years since 1967 for fighting for peace in the streets of Israel. But I was wanted 2 times in my head because I mentioned the traitor, because I called for the 2-state solution. But it wasn't so easy to convince the people of Israel. Now it's much more easy to speak about a 2-state solution, but in the past that was very difficult. So I would like to give you the picture of the peace process as I understand it right now. The first thing is which type of solution. Well, in the past that was a great debate. Right now, every child knows which type of solution can be achieved by the Palestinians and Israelis and adopted by the Arab world, surrounding maybe all the international community. The only solution is a 2-state solution, one beside the other, and that includes, first of all, to stop building in the settlements. The building in the settlements is provocation against the peace process and against the Palestinian people. That has to be very clear. So to do it as a precondition, not a precondition, this is again in politics. This is not the truth. The truth is that first. The second is the recognition of the two sides by the capital of every state in west to Israel and east to the Palestinian as the capital of the 2-state solution. Jerusalem cannot be united, not in the hands of the Israelis, not in the hands of the Palestinians. It can be united as the peace city, which includes the 2 capitals of the solution. This is the only way to achieve the peace between the 2 peoples. And the third is how to solve the problem of the refugees. It has to be agreed by the 2 sides that we, as the Jews who came here and part of the creation of the State of Israel, have some responsibility above our shoulders. We have to be involved in solving the problem of the refugees. It's impossible to achieve peace without solving the problem of the refugees, the Palestinian refugees. It's impossible. There's no solution which continue the refugees to be in their own status right now. It's impossible. So this is the main and the heart of, and of course, the third thing is to evacuation of all the settlements from the Palestinian territories. Jews, Israelis have to return back to Israel and not to continue to stay in the Palestinian state. The Palestinian state belongs to the Palestinian people. As the Jews will continue to be here as a Jewish state, or majority of the Jewish states, and having full equal for the Israeli Arabs inside Israel. I think that everybody understands that this is the only solution. It came to the position where even Netanyahu, Prime Minister Netanyahu, when he was elected and after his visit in Washington, returned back to Israel, go to Bar-Ilan University, and he declared in his mouth that the only way is 2-state solution. But this is politics, and this is a lie. The good news that the solution is very clear. The bad news if there is no powers to make the solution. This is the problem. Friends, the tragedy of the Middle East is very, very clear. 70% of the people in Israel believe in two-state solution, but elected anti-two-state solution government. This is a tragedy, but it's a fact. But you can find in our government, Prime Minister is against, Foreign Minister is against, maybe 24 or 25 ministers in the government, on between 30 are against the two-state solution, where 17% of the people are believe in two-state solution. Unfortunately, as I understand it, there is a parallel, not totally parallel, a parallel also on the Palestinian side. So my friend and my colleagues will speak about it, I'm sure, more than me. But in the last election that was elected, Ismail Haniyeh as the Prime Minister of the Palestinian people, was he rejected every type of the coexistence between Israel and between 70% of the people who believe in the two-state solution. That can be the way to implement the two-state solution by the two sides, by the peoples. So the peoples can make peace, we can say, without their leaders, or maybe above the head of their leaders. And we need the power of the people to go ahead and to make the peace. This is the solution where I believe within, and I believe that we can implement it. Otherwise, it can be second solution. It can be also used, I think. It's that the two sides will ask President Obama, with the quartet, without the quartet, never mind, to paint the solution between the two sides, and they will be responsible from the beginning. Then they will come with this plan to their peoples. And the people can vote yes or no. Believe me, that can be also work. And by these two options, I think we have some way to continue make our people to be optimistic about the two-state solution and give them the way to implement it by force over the head of the politicians. That can be used. I believe in the peace in all my heart, and I will continue to do everything. And I will thank you very much for organizing this meeting.